maybe that is my inner character. Fuck a white man with a cocaine head, but I am Fabo. Tat it up. That's because I'm just screaming all the time.
Tat it up.
And always hitting a jig, literally.
Yeah, I like it.
Who's your spirit animal? Fabo. Nigga, what? It's like a Fabo, Boosie, Jill Scott, Charleston White.
Lordy.
If they had a baby. Oh,
Damn.
you get me?
What time was that?
If Malcolm X, Mother Teresa. I'm gonna start listing all my spirit animals.
I feel like Shmino is one of my spirit animals. Just chill, vibey. I got a little Tyler the Creator in there.
Okay.
Little black boy crackhead type shit.
Yes. It's like a toddler. You got like a 4-year-old in you. Like, you got games on your phone. Like,
you come over to pick me up this weekend?
yeah, you coming over there. What you doing?
You spend time with me? Okay, we getting money together.
That's exactly who you are. Whatever that little boy name is, that is you.
Together.
Him and the other little boy that was like, Mama, that's my girl, Mama. Remember they was at the table? He was like, and that's on life, Mama. That's on life. You never see him? Oh my God, I gotta show you. That little boy is hilarious. And that's on life, Mama.
It's just different.
Playing that Sexy Red song, the one her and Drake just came out with. I said, this is a song for women with dirty feet. When the bottom of their feet black.
Yep. Because all they do is dance on tables with no shoes on.
Bro, like, why? Get down. I gotta put my chicken wings right here. Like, why is you? Nobody want to eat no chicken wings. I think about women who twerk at brunch, right? And they back air, but my back windows stink. When they be throwing it back, sometimes it be a little musty. And then I think about they got their black ass feet on the table by the chicken wings. Like, bitch, I'm trying to eat my chicken wings. Move, ho. You know, girl, I just want some motherfucking chicken. Sit down, bitch. Like, you know,
Speaking of which,
acceptable.
The Sacral Chakra.
Yeah, bend that ass over, let that Gucci breathe.
Welcome to Jaded and Evolving. I am your host, Natasha.
I'm them Chakras. What's up, bitch?
Before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, rate us, rate us on any streaming platform that you're listening to us on.
And tell your best friend follow us. It's the Best Friend Podcast. We two best friends.
It is, though.
Recording a podcast. I think that some of the greatest conversations you and your best friend will probably have will be over an episode of Jaded and Evolving and a good glass of wine and a joint.
Hell yeah.
So make sure you tell your best friend to tune in.
And if you don't smoke, start now.
Yes. If you don't smoke, just try it. Just a little bit.
Go to a dispensary that knows what they're talking about, and then...
Yeah, if you're in a legal state.
Yeah.
Because if not... Don't buy it off of Pookie.
I was about to say, don't buy it from your street pharmacist. Come on now.
Get it from whoever your cousin cop from. As long as your cousin not stealing the eyes off the stove at your grandma's house for more money, if he's a motherfucker with a legitimate job and a weed habit, get from whoever he cop from.
Or if you got a relative with glaucoma.
Yeah, get it from them. Smoke with Aunt Pookie and them. Aunt Peaches.
Aunt Peaches.
I feel like Aunt Peaches always got glaucoma. And Uncle Pookie always got glaucoma.
Pookie was the cousin. So it's Pookie Jr. and Uncle Pookie is
Pookie Senior and Pookie Jr. But both they named Peter. But ain't nobody calling no grown ass man Peter. That's Pookie. That's Pookie real name, Peter. But I call him Pookie. Ain't nobody calling that boy Pookie. I ain't called him fucking Peter since the day he was born. That baby name is Pookie. That's exactly
just
how
the sign. Just the sign, the birth certificate. What's the baby's name? Peter.
But you call him Pookie. They called him Pookie all through elementary school, middle school, high school. He just Pookie. And then he had a baby, Pookie Jr.
Excuse me, can we get Pookie to the to the main office?
Okay, can we talk about something just real quick? We're gonna get to the Sacral Chakra. But I was thinking about this the other day. Why don't women have like juniors or like I'm starting to see it more.
The book that I'm reading, the girl, her name is Ricky. Her father's name is Richard something Wild. She's Richard something Wild Jr. Yeah. Because they expected a boy.
See, but I don't want to be named after my daddy. I want to be Sharon Jr. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to see more women. Like, for instance, my aunt is named after her mom. So she calls herself, like, I'm Justine Jr. I would love to see stuff like that. Like, you named after your mama. You got your mama full name, but you're the second or you're the third. I would like to see more of a matriarchal lineage type of thing. Because I was like, why the fuck
I
did
wanted
they
to do
on
that.
the bitch ass daddy?
I wanted to do that.
Yeah, what if your daddy a bitch ass nigga? I don't want to share the same lineage as him. Mama a bad bitch, daddy a bitch ass nigga. You gave me this nigga's name? No.
Because you loved him at the time.
Right. You should rip your tongue out, bitch. Like, I be understanding how kids be feeling sometimes. How you been, Fred?
Thank you. I've been good. I cried at work again.
Yeah, tell me about it.
We were talking about the matriarch thing and how even though I'm the youngest child, I am the matriarch of my family in a sense because I take care of things because I'm the mature person. And so, yeah, I cried about it because I was like, my inner child is just like, I had pleased people for so long. Like, I don't want to have to take care of people. Yeah. Like, that's what I've been doing that since I was younger. Making sure people are happy.
To alchemize that energy and to make it something that you can benefit from instead of feeling like it's almost like a generational curse kind of, right? Because you've made the choice to not have children, I feel like you give birth to other things, right? So your sacral chakra births like maternal nurturing. It births like you have the womb to create, but you create in a different sense. And I think that your womb healing doesn't come from the actual like birthing of children, but the maternal nurturing of people, because they probably got some mommy issues, right? Or you probably, because I feel like, or do you feel like you have surrounded yourself or oftentimes find yourself in like a network of people where they have mommy issues or there's some type of like strain on that relationship and they look for you to to be the hug, to be the...
Yeah. That's funny that you said that. One of the teachers was having a hard time one morning, and the principal was like, "Oh yeah, Tia gonna give you a hug. Give her a hug, Tia." And I was just like, "Not you just giving out my hugs like that. Like, who said I wanted to hug somebody?"
You do give good hugs though.
Thank you.
You give great hugs.
I love hugging. I'm a hugger.
Yeah. Somebody
I like cuddling, hugging and stuff.
I've been to stab the shit out of somebody. Don't touch me.
As long as you hug me, I don't give a fuck. Once somebody else try to hug you, I'm be like, nope.
I will take hugs from you. I take hugs from like my granny. I take hugs from Tanisha. I take hugs from my son, my husband.
Does he hug a lot?
Who? Little you?
Little you.
Yes. Okay. He's a very affectionate child to people that he wants to be affectionate with. One of his love languages is physical touch, but it's with people that he actually likes. Yeah. But he won't think so. He's not like a...
I just met you. Let me. Yeah,
he's not like unless it's like a fist bump or something.
And he likes those.
I love that he's starting to surround himself with more men, right? Yes. Like him being in like a camp almost. He sees these men all week long now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So when he get in there, I'm watching him blossom into this kid where because they in the city niggas and he's this suburban child. So he get in there and he be like, "What's up, yo?" And like dap him up. He's learning these like just mannerisms. And he'll get in the car. He'd be like, "Yeah, cause so and it's the craziest of names, niggerish names." He'd be like, "Yeah, cause Baby Sean said, and blah blah blah, and we was in there, and I was, you feel me, like." And I'm like, "What the fuck, is?" He's just growing into this little like.
Yes.
I love that he's coming into this like confidence with it. So I'm like, "Come on, little nigga, like I love it."
I love that.
I love having given birth to such a dope little kid.
He is a great child.
I fucking love him. He's just like my little road dog for real. Like
he really
like, that's
is.
my
like,
homie.
When he gets older, I can see him be like once he gets the age to drive, he gonna be like, "Come on, ma,
like let's go
for a ride."
I can see us having the type of relationship where it's like,
is that your sister or your mom?
Let me talk to my mother real quick. Like, before I do this, let me call my mother. That's what my therapist was saying today. She was like, "I know that your son is gonna grow up and his caliber of dating is gonna be very difficult because it's like."
If you ain't got your shit together like my mama.
She literally said, like, it's going to be like, "Bitch, did you do the work? Like,
are you an entrepreneur?
Are you healing?
You complain about this job, but what you doing outside of that?"
Literally, like, he's going to be a problem. Very resolution-driven, internationally traveled.
The type of people that we need. That's the type of men that we need. We need, because we have people on both spectrums, regardless of gender. Yeah. Where you have people that's about that shit and have high standards, and then you have people that are just settling. Yeah. And so when we have more because for us, you're fucking engaged, and I'm just living my life. But with people, there are more women like us that have our shit together, that know what the fuck we want, that's gearing towards it, and you have that, but we're not always surrounded by those type of people. Yeah. Regardless of how much we want to be, it's hard to find, because for men, it's like, well, I don't fucking know where to go to find these people either. Yeah. So once we have more, so it makes us feel like there are more men that don't have their shit together. Yeah. So once I feel like more of those men kind of be like, all right, let me get my shit together, but at a younger age. And then that'll make the women over here want to get their shit together. It's a cycle. It is. And I know, like, we don't want to blame one gender more than the other, but I do feel as though because women aren't surrounded by men on that type of caliber, it just makes them fall into this.
It's so funny that you said that, because I think about it from the opposite side. I think because your mama ain't shit, now you ain't shit. Right? It is. It's a cycle. But I look at it like,
but where the daddy at though?
Exactly. But see, you see what I'm saying? So
it's a cycle.
It is a never-ending cycle of like, because of this component and this component, and because this component is missing, it creates this. And it's like, but on this end, if you have this component alongside this component, it creates that. But if this person from this component then gets with this person from this component, it creates like a disruption, and then it causes a whole new cycle. Yeah, girl, I've been giving so much thought just to stuff like that, to just the overall like creation of your reality and what that looks like overall, right, as a human experience, and how much of that is driven by outside forces and internal forces. And I think we as people, we want to blame the outside a lot when it really be us. Right?
Oh, for sure.
And even kind of like getting into today's topic, the lack of creativity in the space that like specifically niggas is in, right? Like men. How many fucking men do you know create? I'm not talking about niggas with mics, right? Fucking nigga with a mic. We talking about like actively creating, giving life to something. That whole stereotypical thing, like, nigga, can you build a house? But like truly, because back then that was a form of creativity. These men were building the homes that their families would, you know, live in. When it came to like gardening and shit like that, a lot of the agriculture started by the father starting the farm. So I look at it like, what are niggas giving birth to? Like, what you using your nut for? Like, who you fucking, and what you breathing life into? A lot of the accountability they want to come back on women, and it's like, I kind of feel like it yes, it starts with us, right? Because we the ones that give birth to shit, but like we need your nut, you know, before we. So, are you together? You know, nigga, what you doing? And I don't want to
blame one side more than the other.
However, niggas don't be creating like that. They don't.
And I want them to.
Men don't really. And I also understand that society hasn't really given men the space. But when you a man, don't you create the space? Like, don't you have the ability to take that over and to make it a thing? So when you don't, I'm just like, why don't you? Why don't you? Like, my husband plays video games. That's his form of creativity. That's his form of, you know, like expressing himself. He also does a lot with just like making silly fucking noises in the house. Motherfucker can fix a car like the back of his motherfucking hands. He can put stuff together. Yes. He actively takes time to create. He creates space for our son, right? Doing sports and things like that. When going outside, going swimming. He actively keeps his sacral chakra together in different ways. My dad collects guns, builds guns, you know, breaks them down, builds them back up. There are different means of creativity, and I think that men have just lost sight of that shit, and it's so unfortunate, because, like, the fuck, what are y'all doing? Like, nigga, do something. Other than grab a fucking microphone. Like, stop. Because when y'all get behind the mic, you say stupid shit.
I saw a video, since everybody was starting to discover black people in country music. I saw a black country, you know, artist, and I was just like, and it was a guy, of course, and I was just like, yes, like, this shit sound good as hell, and I was just like, do more of that. Do more of that. Get out the box. Like, it's okay. I understand, like, society puts us in this box, like, you gotta work, you gotta do this. Like, there are things that you have to do. Yeah. But fuck that shit. I gotta fill up my other time with other creative things.
We have to get out of the space of survival mode. We have to.
It's as hard.
A unit. Oh my God. Hard. I was talking to my therapist. Literally, I set my 3 goals for therapy today, because this was only my second session. And she literally was saying, like, so your goal is to get out of this guilt of survival mode and to to really fall into the idea of living. And my ultimate goal just as a person is to encourage more people to stop just surviving and to do something fun. Like, I don't want to say quit your job and, you know, fuck, but to be honest with you, that's really the only advice I could give people right now. And it has nothing to do with me being self-employed, because that shit was scary. Like, before, I'm 2 months into this, I still don't know really what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I'm finding my flow.
But you're doing shit though.
And I'm still happy. I'm still surviving. Bills are still paid. There's not a balance on anything. Credit cards, like even the external things that I don't need, right? Subscriptions to shit. Everything is still paid at my dime, right? My husband stepped in for 1 month and took care of everything. And it allowed me to get back into a flow and in a rhythm of being able to figure shit out, because there were so many barriers in my way. You can't lose sight of having fun.
Yeah.
Drink the tequila. You feel me? Go shake that ass. Go find you a fine ass woman to dance behind. Go to carnival. Play with your dick in the shower. Like, just do, you feel, I just want more men to be themselves. Like,
and don't do the whole, I feel like when they do it the negative route, that's what makes us feel like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, like, don't wild out.
The passport bros, like, we starting to get passports because these bitches, first of all, y'all was getting passports so y'all can fuck on these foreign women. And now you got a disease. Shut up.
You know?
Why y'all got to do it in spite of what women are doing? Like, that's what really makes me upset.
And why are women doing it in spite of men, right? I'm going to go on this vacation. I'm going to find myself because niggas ain't shit.
And that's why I feel like I'm at this... Back to me. I'm in this space of, like, truly being, like, coming out of that survival mode, because I'm not doing things in spite of what everybody else is doing. I'm not in everything that everybody else is doing. I'm creating my own lane in my own life. Like, I know, like, people don't truly know what I'm doing, but it's not always their business. I know I need to get on social media more and showcase that, but it's just like, let me get into this mindset first. Make it safe for me.
Find your rhythm and being multifaceted.
Exactly.
Because that's the thing. When you're a multifaceted individual and you have so many abilities, it gets confusing, because you gotta find your rhythm and you being able to embrace yourself. And you can't make it the reason why you gonna prove niggas wrong. And because I got fucking haters. This has been showing up so much in, like, my natal chart. It's been showing up in horoscopes and shit lately. Like, don't mind your haters and don't mind. Who the fuck don't? These people? Child, listen. Show your face. Come to me and tell me you's a hating ass bitch.
So I can be like, why?
So I can move the fuck on with my life, bitch. I don't want you around me, ho. I don't want nobody around me who don't like me, who don't want what's best for me. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on somewhere. And I just think that's that real. It's weird when I see people like, yeah, I'm gonna do that shit because I'm gonna prove that bitch wrong. I'm gonna do that shit because niggas thought I couldn't do it. How about because you couldn't do it? And that's weird to me. That's weird. To me personally, why did you have to wait for somebody to tell you that you couldn't do it for you to prove to yourself that you could? You waited until you had to prove it to somebody else before you ever thought of, well, let me just do this because it's something I want to do.
After that?
You figure out who else is hating on you. You go lurking for the next motherfucker that's been talking bad about you. You start.
That's a lot of unnecessary energy.
You start utilizing your network as a group of spies. It's weird. It's weird.
Just moved on to the next thing and done better. And I know it takes time. Like, I'm not.
But how much time? Because I'm also a little bit. I'm getting a little impatient with people about that shit too. Like, how much time is it going to take for you to realize that there's a problem and to take action?
True. Because
what the fuck are we doing here? It might take me a couple years through karmic cycles, right? But at a point, you get tired. Once you get tired and you keep acting in that fatigue, bitch, you crazy. You're crazy. You are fucking retarded, damn near.
You are finding comfort in this, and this.
That's
crazy.
Stupid.
You are finding comfort in this
discomfort. That's stupid.
When you should be finding comfort in the other
type of discomfort,
of like getting
of newness
out of
and being happy and wanting to be on your own and being okay with being alone. Friend, you hit the nail on the head. If I'm going to be the person that is Mary J. Blige, not gonna cry no more, right? I also need to be Mary J. Blige just fine. You feel me? I'm gonna sit around with my glass. No, I'm not gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna shed these tears. Right. And then I'm gonna get the fuck back up. I'm gonna put on my motherfucking boots and I'm gonna hit the Mary J. jig. You feel me? So many people, specifically women, are and I just gotta find myself after this breakup because he not gonna do me like this, and I'm gonna lose that weight, and I'm gonna get my shit together.
High school, bro.
Let me tell you how that man don't give a fuck. He waiting for you to get your shit together to come back and break you,
fuck you up,
bitch.
And you gonna let him
do it for you. Don't do it because your homegirl's like, girl, you strong, girl, you could do it. Don't do it for them. Do it for you. When that woman break your heart, don't let that be the reason why you keep dogging bitches out for the next 30, 40 years. Get your shit together, bro. Because that happens. Bitch hurt you in fucking high school when she didn't want to go to the prom with you, and you've been hating women for the last 40 years because Shawdrika didn't want to go to the prom with your ass in 1976. Get it the fuck together, Peter. Okay? Pookie. Because you married Kim, and you dogging Kim the fuck out.
And she trying to give you...
And she's trying to encourage you. Again, it's that cycle. And it's like, bro, get it together. It's deeper than just sex. It's deeper than just, you feel me, creating a lane for yourself. It's deeper than proving your haters wrong. It's deeper than leading with ego. It's deeper than leading with passion. Mm-hmm. When you have a stable sacral chakra, when it's harmonized, yes. It's open. You have a clear idea of what you're acting on. You're giving birth to something consistently. It doesn't have to be constant because you do have to take breaks. You have human experiences. You got shit you need to take care of, but you need a fucking hobby.
Yes.
You need a hobby. You need to be secure in how you making your money and creatively making your money so that you have a passion project that's, you feel me, making you some type of revenue.
And securing your abilities.
Be okay with being who the fuck you are and not looking for a reason to have to show up for yourself outside of just wanting to show up for yourself. Because that's connected to your root of safety and security. That's connected to your root of self-autonomy and knowing yourself. All this shit is interchangeable. All this shit goes together. It's when they get weird about that shit and they start leading with...
Try to throw it in everybody else. Because you know I'm over here doing big shit.
Because niggas doing that big shit. Niggas doing big shit. I don't give a fuck what you doing.
What's big? Because I ain't even heard of you.
And I'm not calling your shit little. I'm not. However,
I don't know what the fuck
it's non-existent to me. And I don't want, because my discernment is so strong, I know when you perpetrating. So who you lying to?
It's like when niggas be like, you already know what it is on like a...
You already know
it. I don't know you.
This is my favorite. You already know who it is. We out. Because they always outside. They always outside.
We outside.
We in Miami with it. You feel me? Niggas is outside and there's 3 broke friends in the background.
And they showing a car that they just leaned up on.
Because it's not them. It's not them. Right? And then when they tell the story, they tell a half truth. We're not talking about when it's you've created this life for yourself. No, you're delusional as fuck. And you're using that to continue a thread of lies. Just say you had a good weekend. Yeah, yo, we rented this motherfucking Mercedes from Turo. You feel me? Because I wanted to feel it. I wanted to feel how I felt to sit in the seat. I got the Airbnb with the nice ass house. You feel me? I took so many pictures, so much content, and the captions on a real creative, right? Call it a spade is, manifesting or, working on these things. Can't wait till this my everyday life. Super excited. Instead of niggas already know what it is. I'm out this bitch.
I don't know.
You're perpetrating. You're a joke. You're a joke. It's okay to say that you're not there yet. It's okay to admit to that because that means that you have areas of growth in which you want to work on. If you act like you got it all now and you don't, the only person that you look stupid to is you. I knew you were stupid. I knew you was dumb when I met you. But when you really figure out that you stupid and it hurts your feelings, you start dogging people out around you. Especially motherfuckers growing because now everything they do is little.
When you need to be introspective and be like, why the fuck I do that? How can I fix this?
Why do I feel the need to keep shitting on people when it's not my time? Why can't I be happy for the people around me? That is great sacral chakra work. Why can't I be happy for other people around me when their passion projects are kicking off? Why can't I be excited for, people who are moving creatively when my creativity is at a standstill? How do I develop reciprocity and just being happy, in other people's passions? How do I feed myself off of my friends' creativity? How do I become motivated in those spaces?
Yeah.
If you can't answer those type of questions, there's probably some type of blockage there. And then if you look at your life, you probably realize that you're very frivolous with sex, or you're celibate because you're afraid, or you find yourself
frivolous with money.
You're frivolous with your experiences with people. You're impulsive about your creativity. You're just throwing shit together.
Always
you just giving that shit off. You just giving it out to people.
Or not willing to at all.
Just you're very close off.
Especially to the people that you supposedly care about.
Yeah. That hypoactivity where there's nothing happening instead of the hyperactivity where everything is happening. Because people think that the gray area is the harmony. That's not the harmony. That's the confusion. The problem is you hanging on both when you need to figure out what's you and act in that. Stop trying to that perpetrating shit. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand why people make it so difficult. Like, it's not hard to be creative. You can create, if you want to draw, if you want to sing, if you want to rap, you can be 42 with a rap career. Do what the fuck you want to do. Just stop walking around being like, niggas ready to be the next Biggie Smalls. Big got shot in 96, motherfucker, like 95, one of them years. Like, what is you really aiming towards? Who are you really putting on a pedestal? Who are you really? Because, like, people have motivators, or people have people who inspire them, and it's for the wrong reasons. Cause I want the chains, I want the bitches, I want the women, I want the notoriety,
what you gonna do with it when you get it?
Other than abuse it, and take full advantage of it until you don't have it anymore. Because at no point did you learn maintenance in this. At no point did you realize the real reason why you was doing it.
We see what's happening to people out here in the world when they get too much too quick.
When they too creative. Everybody's just so creative.
Creative with the drugs, creative with the way you abuse people,
creative with your hands, creative with your words, creative with the lies, and then when the truth come out, I was at a real fucked up place in my life.
At first you're like, no, that's a lie.
At first you think, no, absolutely not.
I would never. Defame.
Yes, I paid out $30 million in 24 hours, but that ain't got shit to do with shit. Now the truth come out, I'm just fucked up. No, it's going through something. But you ain't bring that ass home, though.
I have no pity on you.
You ain't bring that ass home, though.
I have no pity on you. You should have said the second speech the first time.
Should have led with that.
I mean, it's still not believable, but at least I would have been like,
at least you took accountability. That's the thing.
He did do that shit. I mean, I already knew, but okay.
Accountability sometimes be the sexiest thing. I don't give a fuck what you did. I'm not saying it makes you a good person. I'm not saying it makes you attractive to me.
Yeah.
But it lets me know that you have found fault in what you've done.
You understand that you are not perfect.
And that you are aiming to not do it again. Right? You're creating a healthy space to grow.
Unless you're a narcissist.
And a lot of men are.
Not even a narcissist.
A sociopath.
Sociopath. Because you're just like, yeah, I did it.
And you care more about status than anything else.
Yeah, I did it. Mm-hmm. I'll probably do it again.
Mm-hmm. What? Next bitch, I'm going to punch her ass in the head too. I feel like
I'm a knocker between that washing machine and dryer.
Next country trip I go, next time I go out the country,
I want her to have the blackest eye.
I'm a knock a Filipino bitch up and never see again.
I'm gonna knock 2 bitches up
while I'm out here on vacation. I'm gonna get gonorrhea.
I gotta top what I did the last time and get 2 bitches.
I'm gonna get gonorrhea, come home, fuck my bitch, and then when she get an STD, I'm gonna blame her for it. Sacral Chakra just all fucked up.
And then you got her looking up. Can you get gonorrhea from sitting on the toilet?
She putting boric acid suppositories in the coochie and still fucking you. pH just all fucked up now, brain fucked up.
She not taking a minute because she know that if she doesn't give you the sex, you gonna fuck up. Abuse on top of abuse on top of abuse. You fucking her up. She was mentally well before she met you, but she felt sorry for you and saw potential.
And now her womb is fucked up. Now her inside's fucked
now
up. Her
she
pussy up. Girl.
And hopefully she makes it out. Because a lot of women
she makes it out. Because they end up in a never-ending cycle of toxic relationships where they think this shit is okay.